Once we have sown a seed, we need to follow it up and water it. We need to follow it up and weed it so that it can grow, and these are going to be the next trees from which we are going to harvest the fruits. I decisively use the word fruits because this is our logo as UCOBs. This is a tree. These are the trees. What they do are the fruits. We want to get time and harvest these fruits. Because if we have not, then there is no impact. So it's my prayer, in whatever we are talking about, in whatever we are planning, we come up with a framework of how we are going to follow up these innovations and bring them to reality. They are a potential in the tourism sector, and therefore they are ripe for export. Having said that, our chief guest, please sit down. Thank you for your patience. This effort of training has been conducted by several people. I invite all the mentors, regardless of where you are coming from, whether Uganda or Belgium, please stand up for it. No. The mentors. Oh, thank you. Mentors. So these are the mentors. In other words, we have not done this thing alone. We have also exchanged ideas as mentors. And we want to believe, as mentors, we are going to continue this conversation. Having said that, I would also wish to appreciate the Secretariat and also the service providers, including Creative Campus and the one who served us the food. They have all been wonderful, very wonderful. We had the driver even had hard time on the road, but the Banyaruguru were there to support us, and we got out of the way. Please, mentors, have a seat. One of the mentors has not stood up, and this one is a focal person, deliberately under COVID. Please, Mary, stand up for recognition. Mary was also instrumental in the mobilization. So I wish to stop at this and would request my co-team leader from Belgium to give us a word or two that we are going to stay with. And then after that, I will invite Dr. Sarah to manage the pitch process. Over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Manasseh. Today without preparation, so I do my best. When we arrived here on Monday, and you remember the first circle we all did, I saw all the heads like hanging like this, and everybody was looking like, I'm tired, we had a rough night, and we are here. For us it's a bit out of our comfort zone, okay? So we really didn't know what to expect here. And I think especially our Flemish students, they were a little bit uncertain of how this bootcamp would turn out. But in the end, luckily our dear colleague, Dr. Sarah, she could energize the crowd, and she always has the tricks to do that. So we really got into the vibe of the bootcamp, and yesterday we saw the results, and it was amazing. We really saw results that we couldn't expect when we arrived here in Uganda, and we saw businesses who were flourishing, who really got some new ideas, who were making revenue, and I'm talking, for example, about the handicrafts, I'm talking about the honey, I'm talking about the dancers who get inspiration. So we saw a lot of really good results, and I'm sure that the one thing Peter mentioned, our dear colleague Peter, who was talking to you at a certain moment when he was giving hints and tricks, He said, if you can only move one little stone and just put one little idea into the head of a business owner and that changes his life, that is already a very nice realization. So congratulations to all of you. You did a very good job. And I hope it can make a difference here in the district of Rubirizi. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Paige, for the kind words and for disclosing the key message that we should take from the entrepreneur from West in Belgium. Now, I'd like to invite Dr. Sarah to move forward and manage the pitch exercise. Have you already selected the order? Wonderful. Over to you.
Thank you. Some raindrops for more rain, much rain, and thunder. Thank you so much. The culture dance. You're going to be the first. We expect that you come in threes. All teams are going to come in threes. We want the host student, the mass student, and the youth from Rubirizi. So not everyone? No, only the three are taking up the stage. We have 10 minutes, but the 5 minutes are for the host student and the mass student telling us about the presentations and the business model canvas, etc., etc. And the community youth is actually going to take us through what next. What are those little steps he or she is supposed to be taking to scale up after we are gone? Okay, culture dancers, give them some raindrops as they come, more raindrops as they come. Professor, I'm co-presenting with you, so you are the timer. Whenever they are ready, we time.
Liked it, but another person may not like it, so you can try to like customize it, put places, put names, put those wonderful names and figures on the products. Then another solution was improved identity, making posters. For example, on our first slide, we came up with this poster. So if they have these posters or around these places where people can see, and they can see your phone number, they can contact you for these products. Then on the key lessons, so yesterday when we went to the market, we got different challenges. From the challenges, we also had lessons, and some of the lessons are having different markets. Different markets require different prices, like the price you put on a product for a tourist shouldn't be the price you put on a product for a local person. A tourist can buy a product at 40k, but a local person will not if they can make this product on their own. Then the product diversification, it is very important to have a variety so that people can be able to choose from them. Then price sensitivity, to know your customer and tag a price according to the customer you're selling the product to. Then innovation must match market demand. For example, if you're making for these guys, make it look more appealing, more attractive. And if you're making for Africans, for example, you can maybe make it big in shape. Then on the lean canvas model, our problem is limited market access, and our solution is product diversification and improved product identity. Then our existing alternatives, other painters who paint these products. For example, we saw some paintings where we went for dinner last night. They also look like this, but they're in form of painting, so someone can prefer those to these. Then we also have leather or cotton products. For example, if we have a hat made of papyrus tree, a hat made of cotton, so someone may prefer the one of cotton to what you've made. Then we also have the other materials, like from the China shops, like the plates and the cups. Yeah. Then on the key metrics, how shall we know that our business is developing? First of all, we are going to do the product cost per unit, production cost per unit. Like we're supposed to track the cost you put in to produce your product and how much you're getting from it. And then tracking the cost of goods sold versus the selling price. In that way, you'll be able to know if you're making profits or if you're making losses. Then on value proposition, making attractive designs and make products that are portable.
So our customer segments are tourists most of all, because they can buy it as a souvenir and later use it on as decoration for their own home. The tourist shop we will use as a B2B. Hotels we can use as B2B, but also as B2C. So B2B is they can sell it to the tourists as well, and B2C is that they can use it as decoration. The local community can buy it as well, but then the prices will be lower.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Skovia. I'm really happy being here with you. I'm very happy receiving you in Rubirizi. You've really added a big idea on us. Our challenges, we've been having a lot of challenges like marketing. We've been working without market, but from this study, you've taught us how to look for market. From yesterday's study, we moved around and we learned how to approach people, local people, and twice now we can look for market. Another thing, high pricing. We had a problem of high pricing. We would put our products very high, whereby not everyone would afford the prices. But because of this study, we are going to put the prices of local people and the tourist people to improve on the pricing. The awareness of our products. We've been working from our houses, but people around did not know what we produce. But from this study, we are going to move around the hotels, everywhere to look for, to expose our products so that everyone can come to know about them. We had a problem of limited products, like we would produce products knowing that maybe targeting a certain group of people, and there are some other people who would love to use our products. Let us talk about the baskets. 2 minutes. Okay. Let us talk about baskets. Some people would love to have baskets which are having labels, but they are nowhere to be seen. We've been making products with our own designs. Availability of products on market. Some of the products we've been making our big sizes and limiting some other people. Like tourists, they love having small products which are portable. And first of all, I've been making wall clocks. They are very big. Not everyone can wish to carry those products in their pockets. But if we would make small products, we would give them time would give them a chance of carrying those products to their countries. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Team Baskets. Any feedback to the team from our mentors?
Perfect.
And other colleagues, any other question, anything like an improvement, what they've done, please. Okay, Ruth.
Okay, thank you so much. May I have some concern about the watches? Have you made like an innovation of making some other smaller watches that are portable and we can really take them than the very big ones for families?
Okay, with me, I've been making those small clocks, but because of the market I had before, I've been looking at the people I had on market, not looking at other people who would be in need of those products. I could not look for other people who could be wanting the small clocks. So I can make them, and I'll keep on making those small products like other people want.
Thank you very much. One of that feedback is that there is a need for adjusting the sizes. Different people need different sizes, so she's be making the big ones, so she's going to be making the big ones, the middle ones, and the very tiny ones. Thank you very much. Any other questions from our mentors or feedback? Thank you so much, Team Baskets. Can we clap for them? Can the beekeepers start coming to set up? So the beekeepers, I'll need, okay, good. Hello.
Thank you.
Whenever you're ready.
Imagine this. You wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning, you climb the hills, you care for your bees, you face the bee stings, you wait patiently and harvest your honey. You take it to the market. A buyer comes and bargains for 20 minutes. They buy your raw honey and they make profit 4 times the one which you managed to make in 6 months. We are Team Ruviri's Golden Hive, and we are coming not just to present honey, but to present a system that shall help beekeepers to create wealth from their project. And we are not just going to rush to the solutions before we know what are the problems affecting these farmers. On the part of the problems we're having a problem about market accessibility, where we find that currently beekeepers are selling honey low and they are selling it individually, being exploited. So the problem of exploitation is actually key in the problems we are currently facing as beekeepers. And then we are having loss of value. How is value being lost? We are not putting to use all the byproducts of the honey or the beekeeping project. The beehive does not only produce honey, it can produce propolis, it can produce bee venom, and the honey wax can also produce candles. We are saying that we have to create a multiple stream of income from one beehive. And other solutions, other problems we are having is the middleman problem. And this one we've already seen from the practice we've done in the field, that when we package our products, we can overcome this, because we saw that even like 3 kilograms can give you more profit than a person who is going to sell 10 kilograms of raw honey. And that means that's another solution we're having, as we shall expound it, or even our team member shall talk about it more. And over to Gail to talk to you about value proposition and more about our presentation today.
So the unique value proposition, and I'm asking the question, why would you buy our honey instead of the next person? We're not only offering pure, natural honey, but we're also offering ethically sourced, ethically harvested honey. This means it's locally produced and it's locally sold. Of course, we also do want to target to premium and corporate buyers, but this honey is not only good, it's not only qualitative, but those beekeepers, they do their best to give the best to you. Who are our key partners? It's not only the local beekeepers, but also the packaging suppliers, the supermarkets, the hotels that we're targeting. We're trying to target shops as well. Who are our customer segments? Then I'm talking about local households, so actually for the people that live here in Urubariti. Also the urban middle class, the supermarkets and the bulk buyers that we are pursuing in the future. Now, which key metrics have we actually chosen? We've chosen revenue. We've also chosen repeat purchase rate or customer lifetime value. In other words, if people are a customer of ours, how much should we actually buy in their entire lifetime while they are a customer of ours? And as well, corporate contracts and profit margin, of course, we will take as a key metric. Now, the channels, we will use social media to gain awareness and, of course, for the consideration phase. We're going to use WhatsApp, we're going to use Instagram, we're going to use YouTube, X, anything you can imagine. And, of course, we can't forget TikTok nowadays. There you go.
Yes, and about cost structure, we have raw honey. For example, yesterday we had raw honey. We had to buy packaging materials and branding, and then we have money for marketing, and then transport, carrying off our packaged honey, and then quality control. And on revenue streams, we have retail sales, B2C, that's through a direct contact with our customers, and we have bulk sales, B2B, where yesterday we managed to get some people who need us to supply them on a commission, and they sell on our behalf. And then we have training of bee farmers and sale of byproducts to be like bee venom and candles plus propolis. Over to him to take you through the products we are having as Lubilizi Golden Beehive.
Amazina gange mbanyita Ndiazo Nadeo.
My name is Ndiazo Nadeo from Lubilizi.
Turi abahinji benzoki, turi abatungi benzoki.
We are beekeepers.
Tuire ntusarura ubuki.
We've been harvesting honey.
Tuguza buri yombisasi.
Selling it low.
Chonka ebirebe twamara aha nebitusomera aha.
But for the days we've spent here and what we've learned,
twasanga ngo tuire ntuferwa munonga.
We found that we've been making a big loss.
Tuire mu business etakuruga musente.
Being in a business that's not productive.
Chonka tubatusomese okupakinga ubuki.
But now we've been told how to pack honey.
Abokuba nyemwe abazo twasere kilo 2 z'ubuki twabukamura.
Because yesterday we got 2 kilograms of honey and we made juice.
Twaguzaho pakingire twasanga kilo 2 tube tuziguze emitwaro 2. Chonka tusangire twasugobamo emitwaro musanzo n'ecweka.
We found that 2 kilograms which we've been selling at 20,000, we can make a profit of over 70,000.
So isaheji
when we process it. So from here we're going to start packing honey.
Tube twamara kupakinga biturabe tukamura nituza kubukora mu wax tukore mu kanduru.
After packing honey, what we shall be squeezing the honey wax, we shall make candles.
Kandi ebyo tutwire tubuguza.
And we've been just selling it cheaply without adding value.
Tuguza omboshi ombuhumi narugamu propolis
From beehives, there is propolis.
propolis babemeza bagitugura emitwaro 3 kilo
They have been buying it 30,000 per kilogram.
kyonka hati tusomere
But now we've learned
kilo 2 za propolis
2 kilograms of propolis.
wagire bwazongera mu kazukora noziyamu emitwaro 50.
When you add in the ingredients like ethane, you can get 500,000.
kandi emitwaro
from 2
50
kilograms.
ezito tube tuguze emitwaro 6.
And we've been sacrificing a value of 500,000 for 60,000.
hati twaruga nayo twaza kutandika kugikora
So from here we're going to start making
twaza
that
avenom
product. On venom,
venamo kiro emwe
bee venom 1 kilogram,
negura miliyoni 6.
it buys 600 millions Ugandan shillings.
abo kubitwe twire turi omukuri senzo chitu betakasomere mu somo gwa venom.
For us, we've been feeding bees without learning about bee venom.
obu twasoma venom twaza kuruga twekwatanise n'abandi abine buhumi abo kubitwe twine buhumi 300.
Since we've learned about venom, we are going to partner with other people who are having bees.
twaza kufuna abandi abantu twongerewe buhumi twishyire ukaga tutandike gukora ki kwata venom.
We are going to get other beekeepers. We reach like 600 beehives and we start harvesting bee venom.
katukuruga venom tuza kusomesa abarisa abandi.
We are also going to start training other beekeepers.
basomesa amabuga gabo ebuhumi uko barabitwaze n'amabuga gabo bakutenzo ki nkuko baratwaze.
They learn how to keep bees and the whole process of beekeeping.
Like I said before, we can use TikTok, YouTube, and X. Wait, one sec, we're just done. Okay, so of course this is our team, and yes, you go, thank you. This is the end. We also want to thank everyone here of our professors to guide us. We do have one more surprise, don't we, Betches?
Over to me, and here I'm presenting to you how we performed yesterday and what has enlightened these people. Yesterday we went in the field and we used low honey of 33,000 and we managed to use packaging materials of 23,000 and we had to get a total revenue of 214,000 and the profit we have from 33,000 is 158,000. With this, we compared with the low honey they were brought the first day in the bucket, and we are telling them that when you sell honey in the bucket, you are just selling potential. You are not selling value. So the honey he brought in the packet was 10 kilograms, but he sold it at 120,000. And from 3 kilograms, less than 3 kilograms, because a kilogram is 120,000, and we used honey for 33,000, we managed to get a profit of 158,000, which has really been a key opening tip to them, and they are even going to start collecting bee venom, of which they have told me that they have already had lessons about it from other farmers in Bushenyi, how it can be harvested and how they are going to cooperate with other farmers to really get a good wealth of what they are doing. It's about wealth creation, it's not about survival, and we are saying, Lubilizi, Golden Beehive, we are presenting a system. And we are innovators, we are problem solvers, we are not just going to survive, we are going to make wealth out of beekeeping business. Thank you.
Any questions for the beekeepers? Okay, let me get the mic. Okay, let me run. Yes, Peter?
Right, first of all, I just want to give a compliment. I think on 2 layers, you showed the importance of packaging. One was the packaging of the product, really learning that small packaging, higher volumes is something that sells. But I also want to point out the packaging of this presentation, the way you presented it, the strong introduction, the closing, everything in between. I think it was a fantastic, great job, guys. My question is for the business owner. We saw the product lines. You already pointed out that for the bee poison, you already have the necessary skills. But for the other product lines, for example, the candles, I was wondering, do you already have all the machines, material, and the know-how to do this?
Yeah. On candle making, of which they have seen how they have been losing value. We are going to connect because we want to be there for this team, even when we've separated. There are mentors from Educate Club, which focuses on skilling youth in Uganda. It also partners with schools. Me, I was part of it in high school and would learn all these things. We are saying we can partner with them because candle making skill is one thing you can learn even in a single day, and a chance to solve also an employment problem for their children. They can be making these candles and we sell them to the retail shops around, and we make more money from what we've been selling cheaply as just wax.
And do you need any specialized material, or can you just
get started? Yeah, there is a material. It's not so complicated and it doesn't use electricity. Okay. It's just a material that molds the candle, or even if you want to make like dinner candles, there is sort of like a glass. You put in the thread and then you put in the already processed wax and the scents you need for the candle, how you want your candle to smell, and all the color you want. If you want it red or pink, you put it. So it's a simple and not complicated process, and I hope they will surely manage it as they have already assured us.
Super good, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Any other questions? Oh my God, thank you very much. Thank you for your presentation. Can we have the culture dancers? Chankwanzi Dance Troupe. Well done.
You start, right? Right? You start. You go. You can do this. We have some.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Virunji Anita, and this is the group for the culture dance. So when we got to interact with the community members from Rubilizi that are performing this culture dance, we got to realize that they have the talent, they have the skill, but people are not aware of what they are doing. And so how could we help them? We chose to make the community more aware of what these people are doing. And this is how we came up with Chankwanzi Dance Troupe, Experience Uganda's Vibrant Culture. So from our lean canvas model, what was the problem we were solving? People were not aware of what everyone or of what this dance troupe was doing. And our biggest solution was making sure that we improve their visibility to the community and even beyond the community. Secondly, we chose to diversify what they were doing because they were specializing on something that might not even sell them as much, and making sure that we increase their availability to people. How did we do this? For instance, we looked at what their name was, very lengthy, and we realized that this could not sell them, or even Fleur or even Sophie could not pronounce what their name was. Yet some of their target markets are the tourists. So we considered looking at something that could easily be remembered without dropping the essence of what they are doing. So that's how we had to consider who our customers would be. We looked at the tourists, the hotels, and the event planners. And I will let Fleur take us through the unique value proposition and our revenue streams.
Okay, thank you, Anita. So now I will give some information about the unique value proposition. So here we chose for the cultural diversity because I think it's very nice for the tourists to get to know the culture dance, so you get in the vibe a bit. Then we have recorded music, so when they perform for larger amounts, we want to record the music so they can play it and then can dance for a large amount of people, so everybody can hear it. And then we also have the social media presence. So now we wanted to have a YouTube channel and a TikTok channel to get the marketing and that other people will get to know them all around the world.
Then our customer segments, we have the tourists because this is the main customers for us, and as well in the hotels. Like for example, we went to the safari, and I think it would be very nice if they did their dance there to get in the vibe and get to know Uganda and the dances, and maybe we could dance with them. And then we have the events. We also went in the city to go to look for the event planners because I think it's very nice to do it in a wedding or just a party or here a party in the local town. And now I will give the word to Oceano.
Amazina nka Mujisa Posiano ni ndugu mu timu ya Changwan's Dancers Group.
His name is Kamjisha Ponsiano and he's from the Chankwanzi dance troupe.
Bamemba banje babira bari amubiro kachabanda kabat. Ebiro bitumazira twegeremo ebintu bitubeta kumanya tubere.
For the few days they've spent here, they've learned things that they did not know about.
Tubere ntuzina bituziniro kwe tubura kumanyo.
They've been dancing, but without visibility, people have not known what they can do.
Nyumwazo tutambatambwiremu na timu eji twika omyanya mimwe tukujimanyisa mbintu ebitukora.
Yesterday, we moved around with our team to various places, letting them know of what we can do.
Twabereza manamba twagamba nekitukora omuchanga.
We shared our contacts and made them aware of what we do in this community.
Ate kizibu kitube tuyinemu tubere ntuzinenzine kinyaruguru dance.
The biggest challenge we've been having is that we've been performing one kind of culture dance, which is the Chinyaruguru dance.
Atwasanga ekyo nekizibu ayiza nk'abanyankore bakwenda kinyankore dance atubabura kutweta abakuba tukujimanya.
So when any other culture would come around in need of another culture dance, we were not able to provide that since we do not know how to do it.
Ate tukuza kukora twarga tuza kugumeza mu photocopying nanka niyitweji. Photocopying kugira ituraze tutayira mahotera getikire mu kagara hare tubamanye soft kuzina tubayina manamba gesumu.
So after here, what we shall do is to go to the other hotels we were not able to go to yesterday, while giving them a poster and helping them get aware of what we can do.
Ntuza kweyegesa naganda mazina kugira aiza abanyankore nago tube ntugamanya aiza abakiga nago tube ntugazina.
We shall also learn other kinds of culture dances.
Yebe bitu kachangwanzi guru.
So that's what he has to say. I'll proceed to the channels. Where do we expect to sell? Hotels. We look at the hotels because we have a target market there who are the tourists, who are interested in knowing this and get entertained by what they do. We are looking at social media, for instance, TikTok, YouTube, and other platforms like WhatsApp channels to make people more aware of what we can do. How do we intend to maintain our customer relations, reliability, and consistency? We intend to make sure that these people are reliable. Whenever they are called upon, then they should be able to give their best and make sure that people are content. Secondly, we shall make sure we gather feedback and act on it. Now, I would love to share a brief story from yesterday when we went to the field. Going to the field yesterday made us more aware that actually the problem we had realized was a crucial one. And getting to speak to various people helped us realize that the community is willing and ready to help in each and every kind of way. Their problem is only that they do not know. So through this, we came up with a poster. We intend to create a TikTok account before we leave so that we have places where people can actually get to know more about us. This is the poster we were able to create, and because we were selling a service, visual identity was very, very important for us. People were happy to see this, and they were actually requesting for how do we get to know you better. Our biggest win would be that we were able to get free adverts at Bunyaruguru FM for this dance troupe every Sunday. We are confident and we hope that with that and with our collaboration, we do not intend to stop here. We shall keep working with them in the background, that they will indeed get to greater heights. This is the beautiful team I have worked with as a team lead. Thank you very much for listening to us.
Questions for the dancers. Chance one, big dance group. Any questions? Yes, please. Can we get the mic?
Did you think about price differentiation depending on which type event?
Yes, we did. But considering that this is not something that I've been doing here in Rubilizi, I personally intend to do benchmarking in Imbara and in Kampala so that we can set a price that is reasonable enough.
Yeah, a quick one. I can see you have plans of dancing Chichiga, Chinyankole. Do you have plans of dancing Belgian dances?
Thank you very much, Dr. Manasseh, for that insight. We did not think about it, but we can take it on. That is a very great idea.
Okay. Any other question? We just thinking about it. No more questions? Okay, sample us. Let's go. No, you're dancing to yourself.
They could dance for us a little.
Yes. Can we do this? All right. Thank you very much. Lastly, we have the bamboo crop. I think it's, you may set up, I'm sure it was smelling a little bit, so I think it's now fine.
I'll flash it.
Whenever you're ready.
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. When we visited the workplace, we were all very impressed of all the products that we saw, especially the Belgian students, because we don't have bamboo in Belgium. So we thought it was really special that people could make the goods out of bamboo. And when we heard the price, it was 5,000 shilling for this cup. And we were like shocked because with us, we don't have bamboo, so it is really special for us. And when we did field research in the class, we've heard that the Belgian students would pay 4 times more for the same glass. And that was also a bit the problem. The owner didn't know what the tourists would give to this certain product and to all the other products. And this is also our poster with the group picture in the workplace. Yes. And then the link canvas. So what is the problem? There is a huge need for the tourists to get locally made souvenirs and to bring it to their family and show it to them like this. This is made of bamboo and it is handcrafted. So the products are bamboo key holders, bamboo cups, bamboo decoration like this mat where you can put towels in it. And the unique value proposition is actually that it's handcrafted, it is eco-friendly, and it's also made of a really good quality. And the customer relations, so what do we have that others can't replicate or acquire? So we've made a logo, and also there is meant to be a website where people can look at and also see the storyline of the company. And we are going to do it with also social media, spreading the products on Facebook, Instagram, making little context so that everybody is aware of the products. Then the customer segments, so who would buy the products? Hotels, for example, the lodges at Queen Elizabeth, restaurants, tourist shops, and local shops also. And then the early adopters, who are they? The hotels who are frequented by tourists, but also the tourists from other countries because they think it's really special and they would give a lot of money for it. While the local people can use it in their households, but they won't give as much money as the tourists because they already know bamboo and they already know that products can be made of bamboo. And then the channels, so we use social media, but also tourist rest areas and gift shops, and working with hotels, etc.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, so yesterday when we went to the market, there are a lot of things we learned from there. The first lesson we learned was knowing your market. That one actually came from our very first day visiting this workshop, because even me, I was not aware that you could do something from bamboo. I thought, because I used to hear that they make toothpicks from bamboo and Uganda exports toothpicks. I'm like, how can you export a toothpick? Like, those are things that we should be able to make ourselves, but we export them. So when I went there, I was really amazed that there are very many people who are very creative and they are coming up with things like this. So knowing our market, we came up with our market. The target market was tourists, but then we also were informed that it's not that tourists are there all the time. They are not for every season. There are seasons of tourists. So what will you be doing in those other seasons when the tourists are not around? Will you keep and you wait for when the tourists are coming? And remember, one of the criteria of a good entrepreneurship venture, it has to be frequent. So we had to come up with other solutions for that specific problem. That's why we came up with involving the local market as well. But one of the challenges from the local market is that people be like, how can I buy wood at 5,000? Because they do not know the value as compared to the Belgians, for example, who say they don't have bamboo in Belgium. So what we came up with, lowering the price for the local market and then increasing the one for the tourists so that the gap can be bridged. That was the first one. Then also flexibility in your market. As we were working yesterday, we would offer our price would be like, our cap is 5,000. There are people who are actually okay with that price and they would buy it, but then there are those who aren't okay. So we had to be flexible for them and hear what they have to offer and see if we can go with it. Thank you very much. Now let's listen to the entrepreneur.
Thank you so much. My name is Edward Westje and I'm an entrepreneur dealing in bamboo value addition. We are located in Magambo sub-county. It is Rubirizi district. I'm so happy for this project, this program. because it has enlightened me. It has showed me something probably I didn't know. We as a team, we were kind of discouraged by the community because they did not see a lot of value in bamboo and whatever. But with this team, I've realized that actually there is a lot of potential in bamboo value addition. There are so many people actually that would like to buy our products, of which we did not know as such, especially the tourists. And from here, we realized that actually those centers where the tourists major, the rest areas, the hotels, those are the places probably we can major in to go and showcase our products, and we get that money. And in the marketing strategy, we have been lagging behind as a team. Like yesterday when we went around, I realized that actually in the marketing there are a certain group or agenda that is so good in marketing. For example, the ladies, they are good at marketing. We saw it yesterday when we tried to speak as gents. They were not receptive compared to the ladies, and so that one I put it in as a note. And also creating awareness of our products through social media, those platforms, the YouTube channels and all that. But like how one of our mentors, Peter, said, he told us one step at a time. So I know those are the things we want to do, but it is one step at a time. Currently, what I have gotten is to move to those centers. I take my product, maybe I partner with those hotels. I showcase my product. I leave the contact, like the poster, or they can make for us a flyer. We leave the contact there, just in case there is need, then probably they can approach us. So, and then in collaboration, I've realized that actually I can utilize the value chain. I do the production, someone helps me in selling, maybe in Mbarara, maybe in Kampala. I'm in production, and the other one is doing his noise on social media, and they are taking my products. So I have learned that, and I'm sure we are going to implement that, but one step at a time. Thank you so much.
Seeing these products, now the only question we are left with, will the supply catch up with the demand? Because as you can see, even when we drop the cups here, they already picked up. The demand is there. Now we just have to improve our supply and the awareness. And also on our performance yesterday we made 81,000 in a span of like 1 hour. And the day before that, when we visited our shop, he made like 100,000. Today morning, he brought cups, but they are nowhere to be seen. He brought them like in 10 minutes, they were all cleared out. So the demand is there. Now we just have to catch up with the supply. Thank you very much.
Any comments? Any questions? Any comments?
Yes. Thank you. Good morning, team. I'm sorry I was late for some few commitments I had before. I'm inquiring like two things. One, how long can this cup take? And what is the effect, or what is the relationship of the cup when subjected to hot water or hot tea? Thank you.
Thank you too. Thank you so much. The how long could do you mean the durability of the product?
Yes.
Okay. The product is so durable. It can take years. It can take 2 years and it is still the way it is. It can take 3 years and it is still the way it is. And in the pre-treatment procedure, one, we first boil this. So your hot tea can be there. we first boil this material in the pre-treatment to avoid the weevils and all that. There is a pre-treatment procedure, and one of them is boiling the material before we do the product. So when you talk about the hot liquid to be in, it can, because it has already survived the cracking and the whatever in the pre-treatment process. So even the hot tea can be there. Thank you. It does not change it.
Okay. Oh my God, there are so many questions here. Okay.
Showcased. So my question in particular to this group, I'll take an example. At our home we also have bamboo, but my grandmother uses it for firewood. Do you have any kind of skilling, maybe in the future, that you may want to do to help other youth, to teach them how to also make those products? Because now one person, it's not like you're having a factory of machines. You have people. Okay. Is there any skilling that you can offer to people?
Okay, thank you so much. Once again, I want to tell you that our group is so open and you are so welcome. Whoever would like to learn those skills, we welcome them. Negotiable prices. We'll come with you, we train you, we skill you in whatever. We do bamboo value addition in all the chains, in the weaving, in the kitchenware, in the jewelry, and in the furniture. Construction is coming later, but all that major in bamboo. Thank you so much.
Okay. To also supplement on that question, when we were discussing, he talked about engaging with institutions. There are these institutions that teach the handwork, and he also talked about secondary schools because of the new curriculum. Some of these guys can be doing it as projects. So yeah, we are also thinking about that. Thank you.
Wow. Okay, good morning everyone. My name is Natkunda Merita, and mine is not a question but a comment. You guys are amazing. And yeah, and also yesterday as we moved, a person was asking how those cups are durable. I remember I would drop the cups for our customers to show them. Yeah, okay, the tile would even be the one in danger, not the cup. And even as we sold, like there is an individual we sold to, he immediately put milk, like he was drinking milk, he immediately put there and started drinking. And he told me last night that it's really amazing. He told his whole office about it, and he's even ordering more when we get back to Mbara. Yeah, it's really a good product, yeah.
Conflict of interest. She's part of the team. Yes.
Yes, I also wanted to add, we were talking with Dr. Sarah yesterday, and we were thinking about another group that they can collaborate with, are those shops that sell those chandelier lights. So that when people come to buy and they need those craft pieces, they can always refer them to them.
The chandelier, this, Edward, this type, we go to the shops that are selling. Okay, is this the last question or more?
All right, thank you. I'm Bethias. I want to load you a thought, not a question, because I believe like you are using bamboo, and maybe I'm not basing on the facts. I'm sorry. So maybe like I think maybe whether you can also plant bamboo to ensure a continuous supply of your product, and also cut down the costs, because let's say you've been buying one stick of bamboo at 10,000. If you've planted your own, with time you could cut off even other suppliers and use your own bamboo sticks. So maybe you could look into that line so that your production chain can continue in the process without extincting. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Well, before this project began, we looked at the sustainability of it, and there are a group of farmers we collaborated with within Rubirizi, and they planted bamboo. Some is 3 years old, another one is 2 years old. They planted in phases, in 2 phases, So we have the farmers who have bamboo within Rubirizi. So that concept also was caught up in our project. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Any other questions? Okay, can we give them a very loud hand clap? Now, unlike the first boot camp, we don't have judges, okay? But we are the judges. The public are the judges. So I'm going to give Dr. Manasseh, I'm going to invite you back so that we can continue the program.
Thank you, Dr. Sarah. I think you will agree with me that we have amazing products in Rubirizi. The challenge, as I said earlier, is what support system are we leaving behind to make these enterprises grow and ready for export. If we can reach the level of export, then we have a storyline to share with the rest of the world. Our Belgian friends are leaving. They are going back. What network structure are we putting within our groups to ensure that they continue participating and see these ideas grow into export products? As a district, what are you thinking about these innovations? In the commercial department, can we find space to house these innovations and sustain the conversation? We as UCOBs are available, but we are not good monologuers. We need a dialogue to see that these ideas grow into export products. The dancers, they have promised us to dance Belgian. They will also dance British, which means, and they will also dance American. In other words, the tourists have a variety to share with them, and that's what makes them unique. The bamboo products, you can see, we no longer need to import cups. We only need to encourage Ugandans grow more bamboo, and they earn a livelihood. Not only earning livelihood from alcohol making, brewing, but now, or farming, but now from growing these products. And Rubirizi is rich with nature. These bamboos with life. You have seen the honey, it is already there. This honey has a value chain. They have described the products. And we are saying we can have a bigger association within Rubirizi to sustain this wave. So all these are questions we are now contemplating upon. We have seen crafts. Every day, at least, there are not less than 100 tourist vehicles passing on the roadside. And they are staying in all these camps. What can we do to connect these young entrepreneurs we have seen here with those marketing chain? Okay? So all this conversation needs to be put together and we get a product. For us as must, we're also contemplating if these skills can be there, can't we take them to our master students? Can't they produce this as they study instead of asking for pocket money from their guardians? And we are thinking that as UCOBs, we are going to take it up. But we will not take it up when we are not having a conversation as a team. This is not a day of speeches, but I want to affirm this is a wonderful innovation. We as scholars, we are going even to write a publication so that we share these testimonies with the rest of the world. In other words, with small ideas, we can bring a big change. Remember my first word when we met? Ideas connect. Forget opinions. Ideas connect. With that, I would like to invite our chief guest together with our manager for Covoid to give us the certificates, and then they give us their farewell words. Over to you.
Thank you, Doctor. Here are the certificates first, and then
Dr. Sarah, will you do the reading? Okay. 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 So you want to do what now?
I think we're going to use, when you come in, you come this way, you move this way. So, you can come through this way and then you move this way. Okay, Peter, Chomka Magnus, Luagaba Peter, please come. Chomkaba Agnes, Mishaba Scovia. Peter, please move. Please come. Peter, please come.
And move faster.
Agnes, you're next.
Please look in the camera photo as you move. Huh?
Scovia. Yamira Aaron. Aaron. Yadumwedeo. Kemgi Sharuf. Akansa Sirabethias. Akansa Sirabethias. And
Also,
Anthony
Blanca.
Name za Catherine. Name za Catherine. Kamsha Belia. Chelsea. Juananya Erina. Evita. Natkunda Mary Rita. Aturinda Morris. Morris. Chazet Muja. Chazet. Umuza Lawrence. Lawrence Mumuza. Kembisha Kosiano. Is Lawrence here? Kembisha Kellen. Zita. Ugambaje Lawrence. Oh, are you almost? Oh, you want Ugambaje?
Thank you.
Now where are Judith? I receive a present. Mount Chiteka. Birunji Anita? Anita Birunji?
Good, I love it.
Gail? Emma? Uchunguzi present? Gael
The baby of this bootcamp, the baby of this bootcamp.
Please, Joy. Sorry. Students not there, Randy not there, Samira Sarah not there. Sarah never dropped.
Okay, that's wonderful. Please take it nice. Analyze. Let's take a photo with her.
Kamganga Francis, Tumwine Mary. Mary. Kalito Miriam. Kechesi. Aisha.
So that is Mama Cover it coming. Please pose well for the photo.
And Faith Martin. Thank you so much.
Photo first. Aisha.
Thank you. Anyone who has not received the certificate? Oh my God. Prudence, Renia, Campera, Nacha, Ganga, Muhumuza Lawrence. I think we do not.
Maybe he can just pick one for the photo
Please.
function, then you print it later.
Okay. Elton, you have you been signing? Keisha, Elton.
You can also come for the
Please
photo,
come.
then you print later.
Wow, sorry. Pause for the photo.
In between.
Pause for photo. Thank you very much.
Members, good afternoon. My name is Barja Julius, and I'm the manager for Covoid. So I have worked for Covoid for over 14 years. So I'm one of the senior staff for Covoid. So let me take this opportunity to thank you, most especially the participants, for the 3 days training. I'm sorry yesterday and Tuesday I was not with you. I was in Senior District. We have projects in Nachi Valley. So, but I'm sure you must have acquired enough skills, which is going to help you to improve or to develop your businesses. For the Rubirizi youth, for us we are here as Covoid to support you. More especially, Mary is our focal person for the business sector, and Mary is here to support you. And for the I must pledge that we shall continue working with these groups you have trained, and then especially follow up and linking them with the markets, because we have a lot of experience in market linkages. So I'm sure, and I pledge that you are going to support these groups for follow up and then supporting them with maybe other trainings. So I'm very happy for you, the team from Belgium, professors. Thank you for coming to Uganda. Hope you have enjoyed Rubirizi. Rubirizi is like a part of Africa because we have 34 crater lakes, isn't it? 34 crater lakes, and these lakes are attracting the tourists. We have also Queen Elizabeth National Park. So these tourists, I think they provide enough market for these products we have seen today. So other than that, I thank you, and next time we shall be happy to receive you again. And Uganda is a peaceful country. Covoid, we are here, it is community based, and we shall keep supporting these youth. Otherwise, thank you very much. This is the district community development officer has something to say, and then you will invite the guest of honor. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We always say that where is good when it ends well. You get me? You started well and you are ending what? You are ending well. That's good. My name is Tinemjinya Agre, and I know it is very big for the regions to share that name. I'm a senior community development officer. I wanted to share with you because we started together this morning what I learned and what I believe would be good for us. Because when Doctor was, by the way, I have to thank you first for this initiative. But in your comments, there are some questions that need some answers. You want to leave the trees, you want to see the trees. How can we reach the fruits? I will answer that. People from Belgium, I know my accent may not go well with you, but you can hear English. We are learning and we are sharing not only those, but also culture. We would feel happy when you married in Rubirizi. Or somebody from Rubirizi married here. Yeah, that is intercultural exchange also. It is part of what? Of life. The questions I want to answer from Doctor's comment. One, what are we intending to do? Rubirizi youth. I've been marking all these groups. My question is, are they registered? Either as small groups or as cooperatives, so that we support them. Because, for example, under our docket community, we have support for youth livelihood improvement. We can get funding from the Ministry of Gender, but the question is, are you registered as a group or you are working informally? Are you registered as a cooperative so that the commercial officer can help you? Also, there are some things I wanted to share with Doctor, that next time when you come, there are another category of people we should be having here. People from production. Because we are saying, yes, we are dealing with B products, but how is our entomologist involved in? You may find that these people are not getting the services of an entomologist, and he may not be knowing that they exist. We also wanted to, if the tourism officer was here, for proper marketing of what? Of tourism products. But of course, since we have this man in the marketing sector, he will do things to move. Then the issue of bamboo, some products. I know bamboo as a source Are you aware of that? We bamboo as on the plate. In Uganda, the delicious food is bamboo sauce. Are you aware of that? So we can also learn and we start preparing. So you find bamboo, eating bamboo as a what? As a sauce. So that the old bamboo and the young bamboo. So that it becomes part of the what? Of the product. They have said they have gone into part of furniture. I know that bamboo is used in bicycle frames. Can work on that. So it has a very big what? Market if it is marketed in the right procedure. For honey, those involved in honey, we wish to test on the honey wine because we know that honey has the best wine. We need to test on the honey cake. Those are also innovations from honey, which you may not have taken as important, but they are selling. So, in conclusion, I would say that let us have a deep contact between you and us, so that what we don't know from you as farmers, because we are not everything, we get it from you. And also what you don't know, we also give it to you, so that we can have what we want. I would prefer, because I don't think I fly to Belgium very soon, but Doctor will. I would wish that when Doctor is in Belgium, he just gets a cup of coffee in the bamboo what? Because here we have not got people from dealing with coffee, and you know we have the best coffee in the world. The British has the best coffee in the world. It would be good if it trickles in the market of what? So when I'm in Belgium, I can coffee, use this package. And what I have liked in the bamboo products, you are trying to protect the environment because we no longer want the porcelain bags. This packaging is good. We are saying climate sustainability from you. You get me? So it all is good that ends well, and I prefer that this time I can call my comrade Benon to say the word of closure. But all in all, you have done the best. Do you want me to rank you? Yes. You want me to rank because we started together? As in process of production to marketing, you are all wonderful. Presentation, you are all good, with the exception of this public speaker who started as a comedian. I asked him, are you a comedian? He said he's a public speaker. Is this my name? Yes? Matthias. He's a public speaker, and if he's taken to marketing, he says he's doing by something. You can go to marketing in BB and you do the same activity and you do it well. Thank you. So, Bwana Benon, you can come and do some words of closure.
Protocol observed. I have not tried to realize everyone's position. Our friends from Belgium, all doctors, I call you professors, and all the students, good afternoon. I'm very glad to be here. I have very few comments to make. One, you are very smart. Two, I was here last year. Last year looked more ideological, but this time was very wow. Surely, thank you very much. Because what you have presented today, the three I saw, personally, for the cups, I will take at least a dozen. For the honey, last week, we have been trying to certify, we have been looking for certification of honey with Nature Uganda. Okay? We have moved all of the release right away from the Katelela down up to the total beekeepers. So that's why I said, you need to see me, we see how best we can improve this. I can pledge as a district, we must support you. And as a district, we have so many funds that can support each of us.
One, as my colleague said, there is youth livelihood money. And good enough, it is himself who is responsible. You get it? Yesterday, I spent the whole day in the office trying to make reports of the same. So I urge you to always contact. You see, there is some scenario I have tried to realize. You find you are maybe selling something and you are looking for it, but you don't know. You get me? And somebody said information is power. If you don't know, you may even lose the little you. Are we together? In a special way, I want to thank Covoid team for hosting, molding, and grooming these businesses. In the same way, to Must, Doctor, and your team, we really appreciate as Team Rubirizi. Of recently, I met some of the people we had here. They were improving, but not at the steady. So it means from here, they normally go and sleep. So we need some cooperation to make sure that you keep pushing. Somebody said one step at a. We expect this next time to be more better. I was asking Doctor if you can also try to make jars, big plates, and any other. You have Zangaria there. Those things are very good for decoration. Okay? And some of us, we like natural, everything natural. So I really beg, request, I may not kneel, but please let everyone know, improve on what he's trying to do. For the dancers, you have very good ideas. But what I've been fighting with the groups, especially, for mine, I try to follow the people we had here. You have told us that you are going to learn other cultures, dances. Do it. The problem is we are lacking connection. Doctor, from here you are going, we shall meet here next year with the other team. I was going to be very happy if I found like 2-3 members of the last team. They tell us where they have reached. We try to follow them up. As my brother said, my friend is from Belgium. Next time we would want to see you again. Keep coming. Uganda is calm. Uganda is good. How was the environment? It is because they have not taken you around, but we have some transparent lakes. You stand on top and sit down. The water is transparent. When you reach in the forest, you can have that fresh air from the trees. It is also a medicine. So next time you come, spare some hours, move around and see what is going. Certification. We are doing all this, but when you are not registered with the Uganda National Bureau of Standards, UNBS, you don't have associations. But for the beginning, I would urge you, all of you, those groups, to register your groups as associations. It is cheap. Is it how much? 20,000. If you come to register and you fail, look for me. I will pay that money, but make sure you register. Okay? If you fail, just come, make sure you do things illegal way. They may meet you somewhere and you don't have address, you don't have certification, but when you are registered with the district, we can at least defend you and say, they are starting and they have not officially launched on the market, but we know them. Okay? Otherwise, I will not take a lot of time. Only to appreciate all teams combined for the efforts. It is us. Actually, you are helping us, the district. You are helping Uganda at large. Because if somebody makes this and earns money, it benefits all of us. Last request is that people from Belgium tell your fellows that Uganda we are at peace. At least for you have been here. We have some small, cool environment. The sunshine is not like the other side. So keep coming. We shall welcome you. Otherwise, we shall one time, I don't know how possible doctors is. We also fly there and we see how they behave. We copy the best. We bring them here. Otherwise, may God bless you. And I have speaking all this.
in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and for God and my country. I declare this training closed.
So with that closure, I would invite you for a group photograph. Then we take our lunch. A group photo. Keisha, please lead us through. Keisha, lead us through. We follow you or what?
So we need to